All right, all right. What's going on, party people? This your man Griff here at the Starbucks, waiting on one of my clients. Don't know when he gonna get here. We've been trying to get together since yesterday, and there was an explosion and some kind of accident on one of the bridge tunnels here. So he got delayed, got stuck, couldn't make it. So we're trying again today. So we're trying to get him squeezed in. He only got 15 pages. Get him in and out so I can get to my other appointments. Plus, I need to give a notary a call. She just contacted me from TikTok, says she want to talk and get her straight for is the business. So busy, busy, busy. But I just want to say, hey, you know what? I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all some great viewers, subscribers, passerbys, because a lot of people just pass by. But I just want to say thanks, and I really appreciate you. And I do recognize how hard many of you are working to get solidified and established in this business. If no one else sees it and recognizes it, I do. And I appreciate you for putting forth the effort to figure this thing out and to do everything you can to become the proper entrepreneur that you desire to be. As I always say, I'm here to help to the best of my ability. I'm going to push you. I'm going to pull you. I'm going to do everything I can to get you out of that state of fear or show you a pathway to get out of that state of fear, but I can't stop you from being scared and support you as best I can. But you got to take responsibility for your own business and stop just being gullible and just know that not everybody out here has your best interest at heart. I'm not saying I'm the main one or the only one. There's others. You just got to find them, hopefully, and be determined and destined for greatness. And you just go out here and do what you got to do. Stop worrying about trying to match up with everybody else. Stop worrying about the unattainable, notary Mount Rushmore and all of that kind of stuff. This business is simple, and many people make it more complicated than what it needs to be just so they can get some money out of it. If you really sit down and listen to what they're saying, you have to ask yourself simply this: could I figure this out without them? Why couldn't I figure this out without them? And that's simply it. You doing the research and figuring it out doesn't mean that information that you found is less valid. Just because it came from some organization or somebody who's partnering with an organization or somebody who's super cool with an organization, and it's a lot of people out there like that, men and women, young and old, black and white, it doesn't mean that their information is valid. It doesn't even mean that that organization information is valid for what you need to do in your area. You still need to verify it and make sure that it's square. And if it's not, then you leave it alone. You don't try to make them make it square, because if they wanted it to be square and right for you, they would have did that up front. So the information on how to do this business is out there. You just got to take the time out and figure it out. Just like you figured out everything else in your life. The information for a good marriage is out there. The information for having good finances is out there. How to raise kids. All the information you want is out there. How many people have found cures for things that doctors and lawyers and all these other people say couldn't find a cure for or find a remedy for, couldn't find a court case, and you went out there and did some research and found it, and that next thing you know, you got off, or your family member got off, or you found a cure for something. You found this little obscure case that happened in 1902, and you're like, hey, what about this? And they're like, oh, we never thought of that. You have that ability. It's in you. So don't come into this business thinking that you have to degrade yourself or downgrade yourself and sit there like, oh, at the feet of these so-called notary masters. You don't. And it's not about being a notary master. It's just about being the best you can be, who's also a notary. That's what this is all about. And when you start believing in that and you accept that and you operate in that, you're going to realize I'm no different than them. Just like Rocky and the Russian. In Rocky 3, 4, whatever it was, he hit the Russian, or Rocky 2 might have been, he said, he bleeds. He's a man just like you. That's what Apollo told him. He bleeds. And these people out here who trying to tell you all this stuff and saying you got to buy my stuff and be with me and hang in my groups and all of that, they just regular people like you It took time out to figure it out. And if they can figure it out, you can figure it out. All right? Y'all have a good one. Peace.